Hello, Mr. Savage.
Hey, Mr. Wilkie.
I hear on the weekends you've taken up a second job.
Yeah, just trying to earn a little bit more money.
Okay, and what are you doing?
Mowing lawns.
Mowing lawns,
Yeah.
That's hard work.
Yep.
Okay, are you very good at it?
I reckon I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Are you fast?
Yeah, pretty good rate that I work at there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean by rate?
Well, how much area of a backyard I can mow in a certain amount of time.
Okay, because remembering, of course, that rates compare quantities of two different kinds, so we'd be comparing area and time.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
see. So, Mr. Savage, I hear you're pretty quick at cutting the grass.
Yeah.
So, exactly how quick are you?
Well, last weekend I mowed about 120 metres squared in the backyard, and it only took me 12 minutes.
That is impressive.
So, my rate, how fast I can mow, is the area that I mow divided by how long it takes me, the time.
Sure.
So over the weekend I mowed 120 metres squared, it took me 12 minutes. So if I take that 120 and I divide it by 12, I get my rate of 10 metres squared per minute.
Okay, so that means that every 1 minute you actually mowed 10 square metres worth of grass.
Yeah, and I mowed it well.
So, Mr. Savage, now that you know the rate with which you can mow an area,
Yeah.
how much area do you think you could mow in maybe 18 minutes?
Well, I'd have to look at my rate and multiply it by how many minutes I'm out there. Because for every 1 minute that I'm mowing, I mow 10 metres squared. So if I multiply that by the amount of time I'm out there mowing, I'll get my total area. So, for example, if I was out there for mowing for 18 minutes, I would take my rate, 10 metres squared per minute, multiply it by 18, and I'd get 180 metres squared. Not bad for 18 minutes worth of work.
If you say so. Rates can also be used in all sorts of more difficult calculations. Now, Mr. Savage has got quite a large backyard, 220 square metres, and his wife would really like to know exactly how long is he going to take to mow that backyard.
So we saw in the last little question we did there that when I multiplied my rate by how long I was out there, I got the area. So we're kind of going to be doing the reverse of that. We're going to be taking the area of my backyard and dividing it by that rate to tell me how long I'll be out there, or at least to tell my wife how long I'll be out there. So if I take the 220 metres squared I need to mow and I divide it by my rate of 10 metres squared per minute, I get 22 minutes. So that's what I'll tell my wife.
And it's always good to check that. So does 22 minutes sound around about reasonable when you were doing 10 square metres per minute?
Yeah, you could always take your solution, multiply it by your rate again, 22 times 10, and you should get that area. 22 by 10, 220 metres squared.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
So rates really are quite a crucial part of everyday life, and you definitely need to know how to use them.